Good morning. Steve Reed with the results of the USDA January crop report. Well, the market reaction is very, very bullish. You've got beans up 42 cents. You've got meal up $16. You've got corn up 25 cents and wheat up 29 cents. And we pushed over the $14 level in beans, over the $4.50 level in meal, over the $5 level in corn. And we're testing that maybe 77 resistance in the wheat. I think the biggest number that the USDA put out and why we're reacting the way it is they dropped last year's corn crop to 14,182 million bushels versus 14,507. That's a yield of 172 versus last year's 175.8, and kept harvest acres pretty much the same at 82.4. For beans, they dropped the crop to 4135 versus 4170, and a yield of 50.2 versus 50.7. So in their S&Ds, the USDA's carryout in corn is now 1552 versus 1702, but they did drop ethanol and they dropped exports, which doesn't make any sense at all. So again, a lot of people are using a 1250 corn carryout now, and I think that's why the corn market is so strong. USDA estimated the bean carryout at 140 versus 175, and they did raise exports 30 and crush 5. And some people think that they probably could raise demand even more. As far as the stocks numbers for December 1, wheat 1674, the trade was looking for 1695. 11,322 in the corn, the trade was looking for 11,951, another bullish number. And beans 29.33, and the trade was looking for 29.20. As far as the winter wheat acres, 32 million acres, average grass was 31.5, 22.3 hard red winter wheat versus 22.1 expected, and 6.2 soft red versus 5.9 expected. So wheat ending stocks 836 carryout versus 859 expected. Globally, wheat carryout 313 versus 315 expected, corn 283 versus 283 expected, and beans 84 versus 82.6 expected. They did lower the Argentine corn crop to 47.5 from 49, and their bean crop to 48 from 50. They only lowered Brazil's corn crop 1 million ton to 109 and kept their bean crop at 133. So we'll see in February if they lower the numbers. Again, about, let's say 50% of Argentina soybean areas could see less than normal rains over the next 30 days. Not a lot of rain on the European model in Argentina over the next 10 days. And Brazil, maybe 25-30% of the area could see less than normal rains. Mato Grosso is seeing less than normal rains. Southern Brazil is supposed to see less than normal rains in La Nina year, and Northeast Bahia is also seeing less than normal rains. So again, we pushed through some key resistance. A lot of people will be talking about the next resistance in nearby beans at $16. We'll see if we can push through the 550 area in corn, and wheat's up against some pretty strong resistance, although we are hearing that Russia is talking about doubling their export tax. As always, these are my thoughts and not those of ADM or ADM Investor Services. Have a safe and profitable trading day. And remember, always treat people like you yourself would like to be treated.